Uh, talk clear when you speak, paper talk, cripple talk, ayy, ayy. You ain't got no chicken wings, ayy. Pocket full of lint, I'm talking different things, ayy. Trust go up and down, I read between the strings. Talk sloppy, sound broke, I tighten up my things, ayy. You ain't got no chicken wings, ayy. I feast while you starving, worry about small things. Big coin moving fast, I answer margin calls with swings. Crown heavy on my head, only fit for kings, ayy. Articulate my moves, every sentence clean wings. You mumble through your talk, can't pronounce simple things. Price action, telling stories, candlesticks got strings. I don't chase, I let the market come and bring the things. You say ain't got none, I say tighten things. Grammar sloppy, just like how you manage things. Ay, I risk 1%, discipline brings things. While you gamble, rent money, hoping luck brings things. Cold wallet lock, private keys got rings. Security first, paranoia brings things. Ay, laughing at you talking, can't structure things. While I structure entries, exit scaling things. You scream moon too early, ruin good things. I wait for confirmation before I do things. Order blocks, respect and patience brings things. Ay, silence make money louder than your things. Ay, you ain't got no chicken wings. Pocket full of lint, I'm talking different things. Charts go up and down, I read between the strings. Talk sloppy, sound broke, I tighten up my things. Ay, you ain't got no chicken wings. I feast while you starving, worry about small things. Bitcoin moving fast, I answer margin calls with swings. Crown heavy on my head, only fit for kings. Ay, I don't yell when I speak, I enunciate things. Clear talk, reflect clear money things. You rush every word like you rush your trades things. Same impatience, always costing things. You say price gon' win, I say fix things. Rocker don't care how you bend things. Liquidity sweep, then reversal brings things. Or you buy tops and pray for things. I mock bad sentences, not people or things. Just lazy talk habits and broken things. You type how you trade, full of missing things. No plan, no stops, just vibes and things. Bitcoin volatility brings swings. Heart rate up, still calm with things. While you panic, sell bottoms, I add things. Stack sats, quietly, long-term things. Speak sharp, trade sharp, move sharp, things. If you sound confused, you probably do things. Same chaos in your mouth and how you do things. You ain't got no chicken wings. Pocket full of lint, I'm talking different things. Charts go up and down, I read between the strings. Talk sloppy, sound broke, I tighten up my things. You ain't got no chicken wings. I feast while you starving, worry about small things. Bitcoin moving fast, I answer margin calls with swings. Crown heavy on my head, only fit for kings. Yeah. You ain't got no chicken wings. I don't flex cars, I flex correct things. Syntax clean like my ledger things. You misplace words like you misplace things. Yeah. Then blame the market for your things. I roast back, right? Keep it light things. Same way I roast bad in trees and things. You click by it and hope and clean the things. I wait for setups, discipline brings things. Talk reckless, wallet thin things. Talk precise, portfolio sings things. Every candle close, whispering things. Why you shop predictions? Loud things. In the day, numbers settle things. Truth don't care how you phrase things. Bitcoin don't listen to broken things. Only respect, structure, patience, things. You ain't got no chicken wings. Say it clear, stand tall, talk like kings. Chart sprint, true, cut lies with strings. Eat good things, sharp, elevate things. You ain't got no chicken wings. I feast while you argue over silly things. Bitcoin pay the rent, bought time, bought things. Crown locked in place, generational kings. You ain't got no chicken wings. Yeah.
Oh, I love that song so much. You ain't got no chicken wings. What? You ain't got no chicken wings. Oh, here we go. The audio should be a little better. The treadmill is off. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Bingo bango. I said bingo bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time it is your time, it's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. Hopefully the audio is better. Even though the audio is slightly getting better with the treadmill on, it's still very robotic. So hopefully the audio is good, which it hasn't been good in a long time because I've been always in the treadmill. So I just turned off the treadmill. I didn't do it for the full hour, only did it for 30 minutes. I know, but I was like, let me do 30 minutes at least. So, but I don't want it in the video because of the audio. The sound is just horrible. Y'all guys say it's okay, but I listen back to it. It's like, man, it's horrible. So right now, crypto bubbles. So again, hopefully the audio is better. Crypto bubbles on the daily. We have Pippin. Pippin is up 30.5%. That's it. It's the only one. You know, of course, there's going to be groups that post 10, 15, 20 charts a day, and they may have posted this one 5 days ago or 10 days ago, and they're screaming from the mountaintops, look at us guys, join our group. We're the absolute best. You know, we had a 5x leverage and we're killing it. Join us and blah, blah. But they don't mention all the other trades that they got wrecked. And that's their strategy. We don't do that here. We show you how to trade. And depending on the coin, depends if we're going to take the trade or not. We did enter a trade last night. We're going to check on that. I haven't really looked at it. But let's go to the crypto bubbles on the hourly time frame. On the hourly, does this mean Bitcoin's going down? Is the Santa Claus rally, crypto rally done? Well, we'll find out in just a moment, especially with Bitcoin. We're going to see what's going on with Bitcoin. Looking at the fear and greed index, it was at 24 and it is still at 24. Extreme fear. 0% increase or decrease. Liquidations heat map. Let's go to refresh the page. And we are going to adjust this to 0.5. And thank you to Al who talked to us about this. And 0.5. Good Lord. 0.5. We do have this also checked, the liquidations map. It gives us this little fun thing just to make us look more professional. So appreciate you greatly. Right now, not so much in the middle. We're more towards the lower portion to where we could potentially come down here and get this liquidity at 87,136, amount of 48.28 million. Very tasty. We took a little nibble, little taste, and then we went up just to potentially add more liquidations to the top side. So again, when the price goes up, we have people adding to their longs or entering longs, putting their stop losses underneath the pivots. And then as it's coming down, because it didn't break a high, well, we have people who are shorting and they're also putting stops here above the pivots. See here, Chris says, I'm kind of bummed that I decided to go long today instead of shorting the market like I've been doing. Don't know if I should ride these out anymore or not. Well, we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Let's see, it feels really weird being on the treadmill without walking. Let's see here, let us go to the 12-hour time frame. On the 12-hour time frame, good Lord. So this is the thing, and we're gonna talk about this too on the Bitcoin chart. When the price just goes up and down, we literally are doing nothing but creating liquidity or stop losses. Every time it comes down and doesn't break the levels and starts coming up, everybody who's trading very aggressively, they are entering the trades and they're putting their stop losses here. And then every time it comes up and it doesn't break the high, like, oh, let's go in and short. Let's short the range. And then they put their stop losses here. And that's all that's going on right now. And more than likely, we may see a whipsaw. We kind of talked about this the past few days. We're going to go over that again in just a moment. On the 3-day time frame, very nice amount of liquidity all down here. And also we have some up here. And again, it's where the pivots are at. Let's go to the weekly. This is the one that I'm really, not concerned about. But man, this looks so juicy. On the weekly, look at all of this liquidations, man. 85 million at 86.4. We have 84 million at 86.3. We have 60 million at 86.2. We have 76.65 million at 86.1. So lots of millions down here. Lots of millions. To the top side, not so much. You know, we have millions, of course, but not as bundled as to the downside. So what we might do, and again, nobody knows, but what we might do is we might come down for this liquidations to potentially come up. And then it really depends which way the market makers want to take the market. Do they want to finally, let's go up, or let's go down, or let's just trade sideways for a little bit and then just wreck everybody? But I do have more conviction potentially lower and then coming up. So we'll see. Let's look at Clash Clash right now. We do have some people asking about Clash. Clash, just doing nothing. It's been doing nothing for several days. Kind of lost its momentum. We got Shep in the house. What's up, Shep? Appreciate you, man, being here. Appreciate everybody being here. Thank you for smashing the like, guys. Once again, on this channel, what we do is we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization. We don't do any of that stuff. We just show you the trades. We show you how to trade. We explain the who, what, where, when, and especially the why. To me, that's very important, is the why. Now, one thing that you'll notice, hey, we got Crypto Change Me in the house. One thing that you will notice, I don't have the treble on just because the robotic voice is really annoying to me, at least. Y'all are fine with it, but for me, it's very annoying. The adjustments that we've been making has improved the audio, but it's still just horrible. So I did my steps prior to the show, only 30 minutes though, I'm being honest, only 30 minutes. So just give you a heads up. All right, 1 second. All right, so I do want, since Crypto Change Me is in the house, I do want to recommend anybody who, right here, anybody who is learning to trade and doesn't want to be duped, doesn't want to be bamboozled, doesn't want empty dreams, empty promises, nothing like that. Check out my buddy, Crypto Change Me. This dude is really good and he shows you how to trade. He gives you the thought process behind trading. There's none of this, join my group and I'll show you. He shows you. He has a lot of really great videos. So definitely check it out. Definitely smash the like on every videos. Leave comments, not just one, leave comments. You know, if he's talking about a coin, ask him if he can do another coin, or ask him questions on what he's doing. You know, get some interaction going with the with his videos and share them out. Like I said, this guy right here, man, I remember when you had less than 50, I think it was like 20. Dude, killing it. This guy right here, in my opinion, is going to be bigger than myself. He's really good. Now, granted, I'm not a big YouTuber or nothing like that, but hands down, this guy, I really like him. So definitely check him out. Let's see here. Going to, hey, we got Medina in the house. What's up, Medina? Appreciate you. So this is what we were kind of talking about the past several days, actually on the 20th. So 3 days. We were talking when we started going, this is on the 1 hour time frame. So I do have the time frame here, and also you can see it up here, I believe. It may be hidden based off of my banner. But we were looking at this and we're seeing this sideways action. We're going to zoom out in just a moment, but we're always zoomed in already. So we just kind of zoom in and then we go to the outside. Oh yeah, definitely Crypto Change Me. Like I said, dude, and his shorts, man, his shorts are fire. If nothing else, just go to his shorts, smash the like, share it, comment. His shorts are fire, man. So when we start going sideways and doing nothing, being very boring, what we're doing is what we kind of explained earlier. People are trying to short the top, and they consider this the top. They're trying to short it, and they're putting their stop losses here, maybe even here. And then since it's not breaking, the people who are, oh man, it retraced to this level. Here's my entry, or this is in a tight range. Let me trade it. So what they're doing is they're entering longs because it didn't break down, and they are putting their stop losses here and here. So when we were here, my thought process is that we may come down, take this stop loss, come up, or liquidity. It's the same. It's interchangeable. To come up, to take this, to come down, to take this, and then maybe we get our direction to the upside. Then the price was here. Now what ended up happening? Price went up, took this, came down, took this. So my thought process played out just in reverse order, and then came up to take this, only to come down. And here's where the price was at. And I'm thinking maybe come down and then maybe now go up. Again, did the opposite. So since I have nothing to sell you, I show you the thought process, and then we do a recap on the thought process here. Just the exact opposite. Look, I'm thinking down to take this, to eventually come up, to maybe take this and then continue up. Market makers, nope. They said, let's go up first, only to come down. When we did this number and we broke this level, this is oh crap level 1. Oh crap level 2. We came down here and what did we do? Boom. Boom. Right now they're just playing with us. They are literally messing with us. And then when the price was here, I was like, nope, I'm not liking it because it pulled back too much. If it would have pulled back to about here, maybe even here, then go up, fine. We're finally getting strength. We're finally showing strength. But since it pulled back beyond 38, 50%, beyond 60%, came all the way down here. Now I'm thinking, maybe we make prices here. Maybe we might come up to here. And look what happened. Again, sometimes I am spot on, while others, as we noted, I am completely far off. Now, granted, the whole thought process did play out, just not in the order I thought it was going to play out. I thought we were going to come and get this and this and this and this, and we did take all 4 of those areas, just not in the order that I thought. But once again, here I'm thinking come up, and we did. We came up. To come down, we did come down. Now this is what I'm talking about. Now, one thing that a lot of traders do, especially that have YouTube channels, they spend 15, 20 minutes talking about what already happened. And as far as what you should have done, how you could have made money. The whole woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Yes, I said woulda twice. The woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda syndrome. Oh man, you could have made money if you would have done this. Don't tell me how I could have made money. Show me how I possibly can make money. And that's what we do here. We show you the thought process behind the trades and not what you should have done and when you should. So many people do that. 15, 20 minutes of what already, oh look here, it broke the PLC and it didn't go to the value area low. Instead, it went up to the value area high, and this is when you should have shorted. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. No, show me what the thought process before it happens. Before, is that too much? For most it is. All right, here we go. So I'm thinking possibly come up to come down. Sometimes I'm spot on, sometimes I'm way off. That's just how it is, because we don't know what's going to happen. Now, the thought process here was if this level gets broken, 87,670, which I was pretty sure it might because of this area of stop losses or liquidity. Sure enough, I'm thinking if we come down to take this, what we want to see is we want to see it come back up to around 87,670 to get a bearish retest. That just means that we can't break above it and then come down. Or if we do break above it, we want to see if this level holds. The level is 87,670. So what happens? We come down, we break below it. We don't take it. We come up. We cannot find support on it. We come down to take the liquidity, which this is what we were looking at, only to come up. It's messing with people again. Only to come up, but it cannot maintain this level. Only to come down, and now potentially giving us the bearish retest that we were looking for. Now, in my opinion, this looks very weak. Looks horrible. Absolutely horrible. Now let's zoom out. Let's zoom out and let's give you the thought process. These are all thought processes, and this is why I love having them on my chart, because what we can do is we can kind of literally kind of go back in time. When the price was down here, my original thought process was, I think we're gonna come up. I think we're gonna start making higher highs and higher lows. This is our opportunity since we came down so much, and we're talking about it. You can fact check me. This is about a month ago, November 20th, when we were down here. I'm thinking that we're gonna come up, to come down, to come up, to come down. Did I think this was gonna happen? No. I thought we were gonna come down to maybe about here and continue coming up. That's what we wanna see. We wanna see nice, healthy retracements. This is not healthy. This is beyond, this is like, oh crap. This, if we were gonna roll over, this would have been the area perfect to roll over, break this level, oh crap level 1, oh crap level 2, and then oh crap level 3. However, we bounced off of this zone, we came up, and then even though we're breaking this, this is more internal structure versus external. Now, the easiest way to, and I trade market structure, but I don't use all these complicated terms, nothing like, I just make it, I don't want to say simple. I almost say, I make it not as complicated. How do I know this is internal structure and this is external? Well, it depends on what time frame you're looking at. And it's easier, crank up the time frame, 12 hour. It's a little bit easier to see. Here, it came all the way down, then it came all the way up. On the lower time frame, this was a whole bunch of ups and downs. Came all the way up, came all the way down, came all the way up, came all the way down. Now this is internal because this is inside the extreme points. Make it a little easier. Let's go maybe a 3-day. A 3-day, we can see came all the way down here. But now by doing the higher time frames, you see more of the wicks. But price came down here, came up, and then what came up here really, and it came down. So just giving you a heads up. If you're having trouble with internal structure and external structure, the easiest way is just the extremes. This is the lowest, this is the highest, this is a lowest, this is the new highest, then this is a low, but it's inside of this. So, you know, we came down, we came up, we came down. Now, granted, by breaking this, not good. We just don't want to break this. And this is the zone that we have that we don't want to break. And we can see we came down to it, we came up. I do think that we're going to come down. So let's kind of analyze this once again. Right now, my thought process still remains where this is a bearish retest. So right now we're pretty much here. You know, kind of like on the map, you are here. This is where we're at right now. We came down. We didn't come down as much. I thought we were going to come down to about 86.3. We only came down to 86.6. So off by 300. Not too bad. And again, all this is done pretty much without even like really looking at the liquidation heat map. But I do that because I get a lot of requests for it. But you can just kind of see, like, where would you put your stop loss if you entered a long? I don't know about you, but I'd put it right here. Maybe a little bit lower here, maybe. And if I was going to go short, well, one, I wouldn't be entering right now. But there's a lot of people who are entering shorts because they see all these wicks. And, oh, long wick reversal. Really? How did that work out for you? Yeah. Wes says, appreciate you a lot, Joe. Thank you. Well, you're the best. And you are my favorite. You are my favorite. And just to let you know, I don't have the treadmill on. I did the treadmill earlier, right before the show, only 30 minutes, just to be honest. 30 minutes, because I know that with the treadmill, the voice, even though it's getting better and the settings are getting better, it's still robotic, and man, it drives me nuts. Mr. Roboto, no thanks. So I do think we're going to come down. Now, what does this mean? This means that if we come down and we break our level, then pretty good opportunity for shorts. Could we start shorting right now? Yeah, it's aggressive. But if I'm going to short and post it for my group, this is what I'm looking at. So let's change this color to a blue. Why not? And this is the zone that I'm looking at. Nope. This is the zone. And what I like doing is I like extending it to the left just to see what else it touches. And so see, this kind of stops here. Candlebody stopped here. Wick stopped here. Wick stopped here. It's just a fun little thing that I like doing. So let's go ahead and put this blue. Why blue? Why not? So if we come down, and I don't want to move this because I like leaving my thought process the way it is. That way we review it the next day. But if we come down and we don't pivot, this is the pivot that I'm referring to where it's a decision point, because what we could do is, well, we can start going up. Let's talk about the down first, because I think we're going to go down. I'm thinking we're going to do this number. We come down, I mean, we're not straight down, but you know, down, up, down, lower highs, lower lows. And if we break this zone, 86,874, 86,601, then in my opinion, shorts will do very nice. And more than likely, we're going to come down here to this zone, which is roughly around 84.7, 84 flats. So more than likely come for this. And if we break this, I think it's going to be over. I think it's going to be over. We still have this level 78,430 that we could potentially bounce from. But this would be the next area that I'm looking for the price action to come down to. Man, but if this happens, good Lord, man. Now, the thought process of it being over is what the market makers want us to do, so that everybody can start going short, and they'll do it down too. They'll make it go lower low, lower highs, and then out of nowhere, wreck everybody. So make sure to have stops in place. Don't get crazy with the leverage. If you're trading leverage, just be very careful. All right, so let's go back to the 1 hour time frame. So this is my thought process for the downside. Now this thumbs up basically means, well, if we can maintain above this level, 87,670, more than likely, we're gonna start going up. This is what I want to happen. Do I think it's gonna happen? No. And we kind of mentioned it over here. Let's go to the daily, and we can see it here. This is what I think might happen. This was done like 3 days ago. This is what I want to happen. I want us to go up, down, up, down, up. This is what I want. I want us to break this level. This level, let's go ahead and change the color. 93,429. I want us to break this level. We need to break this level in order for us to get a sliver of a chance of hope. Because now this is our first level. Then our 100 is our next level. Then coming up here. But I think this is what I'm thinking overall. This is what might happen. So we come all the way up to maybe 106, come back down to 100, do a lower high, break the level, boom. Bigger picture, what everybody's gonna see, a textbook, complex head and shoulders. Shoulder, shoulder, head, head, shoulder, shoulder. I don't trade patterns, I do see them. And for me personally, I recommend learning how other traders trade so you could identify what they see. I don't trade that way, I trade levels. Because levels, in my opinion, can tell me more than a potential pattern that changes all the time. And what do I mean by that? You know, you'll have a head and shoulders that turns into a falling wedge, that turns into a cup and handle, that turns into, it just keeps on changing. So I don't do that. Anyway, if, let's go back to 1 hour. If we break above this, I'll call it 88, then our next level to look for is 88,777. A lot of sevens in that, Joe. I know. But right now, not looking good. Not looking good. Let's see here. I appreciate everybody being here, and thank you for smashing the like. You guys are the best. Let's see here. Medina says, my monkey got loose again. Oh no. Let me know. You're funny. See here. Catching up on the chat. Got Chris in the house. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're not here to bamboozle you. We're here to give you what we see. You know, we are traders helping other traders. That's what we do. Got Chris in the house. Thank you for smashing the like. Thank you for sharing it out. We got David. What's going on, my man? Floki's Angels in the house. We're gonna go over some of the YouTube call outs that we've done. So we entered a trade yesterday too. We'll see if we're in profit. I haven't even checked it. Let's see here. You ain't got no chicken wings. Floki's Angels, my favorite. See here, you my favorite. Let's see here. Yeah, I love the song. It's funny. See here, Stuck in Your Head. Going down the list. Burger Man. So I bought some. I let y'all know that I'm gonna go to my buddy's, my ex next door neighbor. He's a real good dude, real good friend. I'm gonna go to his house Christmas, and I bought some. What steaks did I buy? Ribeye? I think the ribeye. I asked the guy, and they've been working there forever. I said, dude, what's the best steak? He's like, well, the cheapest is the T-bone. No, not the cheapest. I want the best steak. And I believe he said ribeye. I said, all right. So that's what I got. Got a lot of them too. I'm gonna be all staked out. My buddy doesn't even buy any kind of sides. I'm just steak and sides of steak and dessert steak. It's gonna be so good. Let's see here. Shep in the house. My man. Crypto Change Me. Thank you very much. Medina in the house. Very nice. The like button smash though. Nice. I like it. Very nice. All right. So let us look at. So what do I think is going to happen? I think we're going to come down. I think we're going to do this. So let's continue our thought process, man. I don't want us to come down. I don't want us to come down. Ribeye is the best, but I also like good strip steak as well. Man, there's some top sirloin. Man, the top sirloin looks so good. And I think I'm gonna try that one next. I don't know. But it looks to me it looks better than the ribeye. But the guy said the ribeye is the best one. So okay, I'll try it. Now, granted, I'm sure I order ribeye at the steakhouse. I'm pretty sure I ordered the ribeye. Pretty sure. Let's see here. And I think we're coming down. And I would love for us to bounce here. Bouncing here would still be okay as far as strength goes if we do the fib retracement from this level, from this low to this high. We would still be okay if we bounce pretty much where the decision point is. If we go lower, don't want to see that. Yo, are you crying? Just got allergies in my eyes. Okay, guys, just got some allergies in my eyes. If we come down, this is what I think might happen. We may continue coming down, bounce here only to fake everybody out, and boom, the hammer comes down. The hammer comes down. This is, we need to bounce here. I do think we're coming down. I gotta stop looking at it. All right, let's close out some of these tabs we have. So Ethereum. This was just a thought process after the fact that this would have been for the potential short. So let me go ahead and get rid of this. But that's after the fact. Whenever I do dotted lines, the price action already happened. I'm just explaining, I'm teaching my thought process. We were here. This was an aggressive entry. This would have been a safer entry, which would have been here. And I'm thinking we might do this, and we did, but then we came back into this zone. And when we came back in, we lost, well, first, oh crap, level 1, which is fine. Looking for a bounce here. We lost this, oh crap, level 2. Uh-oh. And then this would have been my oh crap, level 3. Crap. And then we retested oh crap, level 3 zone, only to come all the way down. Now, what I was mentioning prior to this movement, when we were way over here, again, we don't know what's going to happen, but when we're way over here, I'm saying if we come down and possibly break out of this zone, there's a really good chance we may come down for this liquidation, stop losses, or fair value gaps, order blocks. I mean, there's so many different names for this stuff, but we may come down here, we may come down here. And we came down, almost. Missed it by 2, and then all those 7s. Missed it by 20 bucks. Missed it by 20 bucks. Then we came up here, sideways, very boring, kind of the same thing with Bitcoin. Liquidations to the top side and the bottom. And we whipsawed going up, liquidate, coming down, liquidate, not looking strong. I don't like it when I see this. Well, let me rephrase that. I don't like how it looks. I wouldn't say it does not look strong. I would say, hey, we got Dave P in the house. I would just say I don't like how it looks. I need more price action. I need more ups and downs. I need more structure. This, no structure. Blah. Boring. So let's get rid of Ethereum. Let's see here. This one is XRP. Here we were talking about XRP right here. We were saying wait for the 4-hour candle to close after the alert goes off, because if you entered now, hoping that you caught the bottom, remember everybody's, oh, I'm entering trades. Thank you guys for smashing the hearts. You all see the hearts? Thank you guys. You guys are the best. And I was saying here that sure, you could make 3% more than me or 2% more than me, but this might happen. It might come down. It might go and do lower lows and, you know, everything else. And you're in the trade a lot longer than me. And this is a perfect example of price of this. The way I trade safe. Safe is boring. Nobody likes to do that. Set your alert. Have your parameters, be patient. And what happened? Boom, came down. Could you have shorted, you know, at the break of this? Sure. Am I saying that because I see it? No. Short the break of the levels on the downside. Long the levels on the upside. You know, you kind of need market structure and kind of zooming out, see the bigger picture. Are you in an uptrend or downtrend? But XRP looks horrible. XRP looks really horrible. Really horrible. Like really. Yo, how many reallys you gonna do? A lot. Look at that. We broke below this level, which is fine. We really don't want to break. Well, let's make it official. From the low to the high. We don't want to break. The 3-2 is okay too. This looked a lot worse than it is. 0.5, I would like to see it bounce here at the 0.5, but it looks so incredibly weak. There's a really good chance that it could potentially do this. Boop. I mean, I don't like it. So let's go ahead and close out XRP, save it, of course. Next one, Veracity. Oh my gosh. 0.000, might as well just be 0.0000003. I had so much money. Hey, we got lasers in the house. Lasers go pew pew. What's up, buddy? I had so much money. Well, not so much money. I had a lot of money in this point, and I staked it. And the bull market was full swing. And I look at my balance like, woo, doggy, I'm gonna be buying an island if it hits 7 cents. Well, it did, but everybody was saying, oh, it's gonna go to 25, extended cycle. It's like, okay. Went up to almost 8 cents. 25 cents, I would have bought the island next to me and bought a yacht to travel to and from. But we are now at 0.0003. Did I sell it? Nope. I could not stomach losing so much money. And I think the first opportunity I was thinking about selling it, I was like 70% down. There was no way I was going to sell. Then 80, then 85% down. Then 90, then 95, then 99. I'll let it go to 0. There's no way I can sell it. No way. But that's me though. You may have taken, 70% losses. I couldn't stomach it. And I was like, nope. But get out of here, VRA. Nobody wants you. Joe, are you mad right now? Not really. Solana looking just like, what was that? XRP? Not looking good. Or was it Ethereum? I forget which one it was. Not looking good. Oh, how's our Monero doing? If y'all have any coins, let me know. If you have any questions, let me know as well. Aerodrome Finance. I love this coin, man. Tanking again. Are you freaking kidding me? I'm so glad. So when the Fear and Greed Index was at 12 and 18, I was saying, man, I really want to buy. But I never did. And let's just imagine. And I was telling everybody that I didn't. We're down 40%, 35, 40% from last month. Now, if this is a coin that you have conviction in, and you think that we might get, and I think we might get a little pump, but before it was like a month, maybe 2 months. And now that more and more time is passing, I'm thinking maybe we'll get a few days of a pump on certain coins, not the whole market, and then they'll dump. Then other coins may pump, and then they'll dump. So, all's looking rough. What's Bitcoin dominance doing? Yeah, we're gonna look at Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance for David. You want to look at XLM? Yes. XLM and Doge. Okay. But Chris, thank you, Chris. Let's see here. Now, if you have conviction in these coins, like you can buy them now for the bear market, not right now. The bear market, Aerodrome Finance is one that I will be getting. I will be picking this up. I love DEXs. So I'm going to be getting Aerodrome Finance. I'm going to get, let's see. I don't want the ISOs. I'm going to get, is it this one? And these may finish and they may like not be as popular, but I'm gonna get Aerodrome Finance. I'm gonna get Hyperliquid. I'm gonna get Aster. I'm gonna get Avant or Avantis, and that's pretty much it as far as the DEXs go. BNB, I think, is gonna do amazing and continue doing amazing. CZ is an absolute beast from Binance. So I think BNB coin will be a $5,000-$10,000 coin one day. So I do Dash and yeah, definitely. We haven't looked at Dash in a while. Do that. Okay. Let's see here. Virtual, I like. That's the AI hub for all these AI agents. So I like that too, but we'll see. All right, let's see here. So let's get out of Aerodrome of Finance, save it. Cardano was way down here. Oh no, wait a minute. Cardano was way up here. And I'm thinking, well, you know, we could go up. This was my plan A. The market was looking better. But if it comes down, I'm looking at potential bounce here, come up. It just went straight down. And then this would be the area that we would look to get some liquidity. Come on. Should be right here and right here. And then let's go to this. We did end up stopping right here at the pivots. And we started doing this number. And then boop, came down. Not looking good either. See, man, none of these coins. What's going on, Al? Appreciate you, man, being here. Man. Looking horrendous. Looking like a horrendous type of day. We got Toncoin. I love Toncoin. This is a sleeper, guys. This is a sleeper. I'm gonna probably get some Toncoin too in the bear market. I don't want to get a lot of tokens. I don't want to have like 50 tokens. Granted, I said that this season, and I did, and I got destroyed. I wouldn't say destroyed, but there was a lot of coins that I was holding that I thought we were going up. We didn't. So Toncoin is one that I will be accumulating as well. And man, I thought we were gonna bounce here. And nope, we ended up coming down. If we break out of this box, they come for this, and sure enough, right now, maybe the bottom. Maybe. But it just looks horrible. Joe, you're saying that about all the coins. Yeah. Turbo, here was our alerts. The risk reward isn't there, no trade. And sure enough, boom, came all the way down. Dash, this was on the list. Dash. So price was here. And could you make 7% more than me? Sure. Could this have been the bottom? Sure. However, I trade safe. I want to have my alert here. 4-hour candle needs to close above a certain level. Did it happen? Nope. It came all the way down. Bearishly retested our zone and then continued coming down. Good Lord. Let's go to the daily. Oh, ouch. This is why it's so important. Take profits. So important. Take profits. If your coin went up a whole bunch or is going up, take profits. You know, could you make more money by holding? Sure. But let's just say you bought this coin way down here. And let's say today's value, it's $500. All the amount that you have. Then you see it, $700, your value, $1,200, $2,200, $4,500, $8,800. And you're like, man, I'm gonna be freaking rich, yeah. Then, let's see, 88, then 2,200, or let's just say 12,000, 14,000. You're like, what? 17,000, 22,000, and you're not taking any profits. Nothing. Then from 22,000, we've all been there because we just see it growing and growing and growing. Then 18,000, 14,000, 8,000, and you're like, oh, it's gonna come back up. and you see it coming back up. Oh, good. The same thing with here. Oh, it's going back up. You know, take profits. It's the hardest thing to do. The hardest thing to do. But take something. Because if out of all this run up, maybe you just took $50 here, $70 here, $30 here. And when everything was said and done, you took maybe $400 out total, which was really good because you put in, let's say $400, $300. And then now it's back to break even. So very important, take profits. So what do I think about Dash? Man, it's a sad day for Dash. Sad day. Joe, you're not going in order. I know. It's okay though. We're all friends here. Man, it went below our zone too. This is the zone that we don't want it to go below. Now it's finding it as resistance. Let's change the color. What is the percentage that we're looking for? They're like 40%. Ooh, 50%. Can we wait 50%? No. That hurts. Because what could happen, and we have a higher probability of it happening, where we come up to about this zone, which would be about the middle of this, actually, just slightly under the middle, to come down, to come up, to come down. Very high probability. See here, David said, it sucks. I got completely round trip again. Yeah, man, I'm telling you. It happens. It happens to the best of us. You know, we get a coins like, oh, finally. And here's the psychological part of all this. Let's say I had $1,000. I put into a coin and it makes me a lot of money, but I don't cash out because I think it's going to make me more money, but then I round trip it. Then the next time I see it going up and I sell half right away and I made decent money, but it goes and it does a 22x. That means a lot of money. Now I'm making money along the way, selling, going up, but because I sold so much of it and I made good money when the price was down here, I could have made an exponential amount of more money if I would have just sold a little bit and a little bit. But we don't know what's going to happen. So if the price would have fell, well, I'm glad I sold that nice chunk. But because we know what happened after the fact, we know that it continued going up to 22% or 22x. Now we're like, woulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda. Yes, I said woulda twice. See here, can we look at Axel? Yeah, we haven't looked at that one. I don't think. Axel. Okay. So here for Dash, this is what I think might happen. This is the zone that I'm looking at. What's going on here? What's going on with this? Could you enter now, hoping? Because I mean, it can happen that it does this. Sure. This will be my plan A. Shep says, have a moon bag and a bag you ladder out. Very well said, Shep. Very well said. And that is the most, I don't know my words right now, but that is the best thing you can do. And what I recommend is having 2 accounts. one account that you just invest, another account that you trade. So yeah, I agree. Oh no, I know what you meant. Let's see here. So that was Dash. Let's close this one out. What's this one? Aster. Okay, so I have room now. So we did Dash. Let's do XLM. Oh, that's XL. Ah, dang it. Well, anyway, we're in this trade. We're in this trade for a long. We came up 13%, came back down. Not looking good now. Dang it. Especially with the market. And Bitcoin doing what I think Bitcoin might do. Where we come down. Oh man. When the price was here, it was okay for it to come down. Now that the price went and coming down, I don't want to break in the middle of this level. Where's our stop loss? I think I want to give it to the VIP. Everything looks horrible except gold and silver. 100%. That's what I was saying earlier. And I'm gonna close out that trade. Let me post it for my group. I don't like how it's looking. I mean, and we could just take off, but I'm gonna close my trade. I don't like it. So let me reply to this. Copy. Not liking how the market is looking. Gonna close this trade. And YouTube. So let me see. XMR. This was our setup. I'm thinking we can go up to come down to do this number. We did come up and we're coming down, but because the way the market is looking, we'll just re-enter somewhere over here. So as you can see for my group, I do a little bit more, plus I do videos and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and copy this link. And then I got to close out my trade. And I have to make sure that I have a lower entry also. So bear with me, guys. Okay, let me do an audio real quick. Hey guys, how's it going? Right now I'm doing a live stream and I'm not liking how the market's looking. So for XMR, I went ahead and I'm going to close my trade. I posted it right now in the VIP setups. So just to let y'all know. All right, so that is for my group. And where's the camera? Oh man, my other computer's messed up too. 1 second. So XMR, I gotta close that trade. And it's going low. Oh man, I had the computer off. Oh no! Dang it. I gotta log in. Bear with me, guys. Talks amongst yourselves. I'm losing money right now, guys. I'm losing money. Not logged in. Give me a moment. Come on, computer. All right, so I'm logging in. Almost done. Good, XMR, close all. Make sure I do. I have a lower entry on XMR, so I'm gonna close that. Okay. So for XMR, and I'll show y'all too. Hopefully y'all can still hear me. I'm going to show you my XMR. Almost. So I just closed out that trade. Here. And this one is for Floki when we get to it. Litecoin long. I'm almost done, guys. Litecoin. I don't know. Okay, I'm coming back. Did I lose everybody? I actually gained people with not being on? Good Lord. All right. So for Floki, this one's still doing well. This was a trade that we did on air. And this one, I went ahead and closed out to my group. Just we'll close it. And it's okay. It's going to be better than getting our stop loss hit. I guarantee you that. All right. So let us come back over here to this. Let's see here. Let's look at Litecoin really quick because I'm in this one too. Oh man, it's a YouTube setup. Man, I don't want to break this level right here. We entered it way over here. Oh no, wait. Litecoin for a short on Litecoin? I thought we were doing a long. Oh, wait. This was, we did a long, but this is in case you wanted to do a short. This is the targets for the short. Yeah, I'm not liking it. Crap, man. I'm gonna have to close out my Litecoin long. 1 second. Let me do another audio. It's very difficult doing this and updating my group. Reply. Copy. I'm gonna close out this trade. Wow. It's not copying. Copy. I'm not liking it. And sometimes when the market turns, you know, you have to do this. And we could be completely wrong and they just bounce. But The times of that happening, of us being wrong, it happens, but it's not, doesn't happen a lot. So let me go ahead and get my camera. 1 second. Let me exit this trade too. Crap. Crapperoni. Litecoin, cancel. Cancel my lower bid. So for Litecoin, that's what I lost. So for Litecoin, this is what I lost. I mean, it's not bad. Not bad. What's your next level of support on Bitcoin? So I do think, I don't want it to happen. I want us to bounce right now. I don't think it's going to happen. I think we're going to break through this zone, 86,874, 86,601. I think we're going to break out up or down from this and do this number. And the next zone that I'm looking for is 84,688 to 84-ish. So those are my numbers. I think we're gonna come down here and then maybe bounce up. I mean, oh, where's my camera? You can't see my disappointing face. Maybe bounce up. Like I said, we could, and that's the part I hate about, you know, oh, well, we could do this or we could do that. Right now, this has still a chance to go up. It still has that chance. It breaks below this blue zone. The strength, the momentum, it's in my opinion, it's done. This right here is our opportunity to go up. If we break below this is what I see to where we start coming down. And then now it's this zone that we're looking at where, okay, are we going to bounce here? Or if we break this, man, if we break this level, our next level I'm looking at is 78,430. Okay. Hopefully y'all like all this stuff, guys. Make sure to smash the like. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. We don't give any false hopium. We don't do any, I have nothing to sell you. So there's no, you know, hooping and hollering and join my course and buy my whatever. We're traders showing you what traders do. We trade. And sometimes we have to cut our losses. Right now, I cut my loss on Litecoin long, 5x leverage, lost 6%. Not bad. 3x leverage, lost 2%. Not bad. And this trade we're still in. But, oh, David, let's do Bitcoin dominance. Sorry about that. So let's go YouTube. Let's look at some Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance. Markets. Bitcoin dominance. It's a coming up. It's a coming up on the 15-minute time frame. Let's go to the daily. On the daily. So here's a question. What does Bitcoin dominance show us? Bitcoin dominance shows us the dominance Bitcoin has over the entire market. When Bitcoin dominance is going up, that means the greater portion of the market is going towards Bitcoin. Hence, the dominance is increasing. When Bitcoin dominance goes down, that means that people are normally getting into like alts. Either that or, here's the wrench, or stablecoins. So now that we have stablecoins, a lot of them, different kinds, if we have Bitcoin dominance coming down, And that means, you know, Bitcoin's coming down too, and the money's going somewhere else. That's what that's saying. The money's going somewhere else. But if the alts aren't moving, well, then the money is going into the stablecoins. So there's a lot of things that mentors don't talk to you about. They just say, oh, dominance is coming down. The money's going to the alts. No, there's also the stablecoins. And that's why you'll see Bitcoin dominance coming down, but the alts aren't moving. There's too many variables. Like when I look at Bitcoin dominance, total 2, all that stuff, it tells me what I already know. It's raining outside. And Bitcoin dominance and total 2, total 3, all those are the weathermen standing outside my door telling me it's raining. I can see it's raining. I can see the market's not good. That's what I do. Hey, we got Crypto Billy in the house. What's up, Crypto Billy? Appreciate you, man, being here. Appreciate you smashing the like. And thank you for telling people about my channel. Greatly appreciate you, and you're the best. You're the best. So just kind of give you a heads up. That's my thought process on Bitcoin dominance. Right now, we are making higher lows, which could potentially increase the dominance of Bitcoin, reducing the dominance of the alts. So that's where we're at on that. Let's go weekly. The GOAT, Billy the GOAT. On the weekly, and we were so far down, Bitcoin dominance, and then Bitcoin just started taking over slowly. The grind is real. And right now, currently on the weekly, potentially a higher low. If Bitcoin dominance comes down, it can mean several things. Most people only talk about one. Bitcoin dominance goes down, that means the alts are taking off. That's one possibility. Again, what these mentors don't tell you is there's other things that could lead to Bitcoin dominance going down. Money is going somewhere. Is the money going into alts? Is the money going into stable coins? Is the money just doing nothing, just waiting, which would be stable coins? All right, so that is Bitcoin dominance for David. Let's do XLM. I'm not sure if we did this one already. Stellar. Danger zone. Here's Tom Cruise talking about the danger zone, 618. We go below the 618. This is my thought process. This is my thought process way back over here, where what I like to see is I like to see a bounce on the 382, maybe the 0.5 is fine. But if we break below the 0.5, I get a little nervous because then we could eventually go below the 618, which is Tom Cruise area, danger zone, crash and burn. Price was here. I'm thinking we could either do this or we could do this. Now, granted, we did go up. We got rejected off of our 382 level, came down. So now what we want to see is we want to see the break of this level and the continuation up. We tried to break it, couldn't do it. Now what we don't want it breaking below 38 to 50% of this extension leg of the fib retracement. It comes down here, 38%, 50%, oh crap, level 1. We break this, oh crap, level 2. We break below the 618, oh crap, level 3. Danger zone. We bearishly retest our zone here, and let's see here. Crypto Billy says, alt season was here. It was called gold. Let's go. Yeah, man. Silver is nuts right now. Absolutely nuts. Yeah, that's the part. Rich people get rich. Poor people try to manage to make money. When I was looking at silver at $18, $20, I had it in my shopping cart. I was gonna buy a little bit of it. I said, maybe next week. I think I had it in there like 4, maybe 5 times. I don't remember. And like, Now, if I was a wealthy person, I could grand, 2, 3, 5 grand a week, month, whatever. It wouldn't affect me. I don't need to pay the mortgage or the land payment or for vacation or whatever. It's just money. It's just spare money. That's how the rich get rich. The people who are trying to, it's like, man, can I, not have a car payment and take the bus, save $300-400? Well, then it's like, what kind of, you could, oh yeah, Joe, like do that. Yeah, but you look at the code and it's, not so much. But yeah. But yep. So XLM price was here. I'm thinking we might come up, and we did. To maybe come down, and we did. To maybe come up, and we are. To maybe come down, and we are. Here's my thought process. In order for us to enter this trade, we would need to do the 4-hour time frame to break above this level and have our alert go off first. Price was here, thinking this might happen. And it's not looking good. Now, if you want a short setup, I mean, we're kind of right there right now for a short setup. It's actually perfect. Me, I don't want to be doing any trades. I already closed out 2 longs. I have 1 short. I don't like being in a lot of trades. But this actually looks beautiful for a short. Let's go to the 1-hour time frame. Let's go back to 4 hours. Okay. So what am I doing? I'm just looking at my candle body closes, my wicks. It looks great for a short. I think what might happen is this. And we might come up to here, to come down, to come up, to come down, to attack this. To come up, to come down, to attack this. And then maybe come up. What is our percentage? Now I would wait for the 1-hour candle to close underneath 0.21419. I would like that. But if you entered now, which I would not recommend, going to go down like a lot. Oh man, this is nothing. No, risk reward's not there. I'm not trading it. So my stop loss, I would have to put it almost 3%. This would be my stop loss, but I'm not taking it. So I'm gonna do dashes, and that just means I'm not taking it. And I don't recommend it. None of this is financial advice. Joe, you just get a physical. Calm down. It's barely. And then of course, here's my first target. It's not even a 1-to-1. And then here, I don't like it. Could it lead to more? Sure. But I'm not taking it. All right, so there's that one, XLM. Man, I'm taking long today. I already dropped a lot of people. Dropping a lot. Doge. What y'all could do is just open another browser and support both of us. Man, I think you're setting us up for shorts. It's another great short. I don't want to be in trades though. Or a lot of trades rather. This is a great one. Would I take this one? Like, this one's a great one. So my stop loss, 3.68. Let me just get this. And one to one. I know it's not the best. Looking for other levels. I don't count this. The day that went down in infamy, I don't count that. And shame on all the traders out there who threw sand in your eyes, in our eyes. What? You couldn't see? We were doing lower lows and lower highs, and it was bearish and blah, blah. And it's like, dude, are you freaking kidding me right now, man? Like, everybody's hurting. Why in the heck would you be talking the way you're talking? Yes, everybody saw that it was bearish. Everybody saw, nobody knew the flash crash was going to happen. How dare you? Man, I lost so much respect for that, especially one of them. I lost so much respect for that dude. Look at me. Look how great I am. I knew it was going down. No, you didn't. Get the out of here, man. Joe, you're being negative. No, I'm being real. Being real. I advocate for people. In case y'all haven't noticed, I advocate for people. I advocate for the weak. I advocate for the newer traders. In case y'all haven't noticed. Let's see here. It's bearish. The weekly was bearish before the flash crash happened. It didn't look good, but nobody knew it was going to go to that extent. That's my point. Nobody knew. It didn't look good. We were talking about it forever. Not only our channel, but all the other channels were. We see the same thing, but nobody knew the flash crash was happening. Nobody. But there are some traders out there that, oh, like. And then they try to pitch their group. It's like, dude, man, lost so much respect. Here, I was looking for another thing. Yeah, but it looks weak. The weekly Heineken candles. It's not Heineken, it's Haneshi, whatever. Heineken. Was bearish before the price crash. Take a look for yourself. No, I know. I mean, everybody saw it. Everybody. We were doing lower highs. It was not looking strong. It was looking very weak. But I'm not gonna see that you have sand in your eyes and say, "Hey, are you okay?" Brush off your sand just to have another thing of sand and throw it in your face and your eyes and smash it in. Nobody needs that. During these times, this is when we come together as traders and say, it looked bearish. We all knew it was looking bearish. It broke levels to the downside. This is when we had to have our stops in place, blah, blah, blah. But not, oh, I told you, this SMA crossed this SMA and it crossed this level. And everybody knew it. Everybody saw it. Lower highs. Yes, I get it. Broke the low. Yes, everybody gets it. But nobody knew this was going to happen. See here, the monthly I acted before the flash crash. Good for you. Good for you. Hopefully you don't have a channel and you were throwing it in people's faces, because people do not need to hear that. People need to hear, like, these are the warning signs. This is why I reacted the way I did, etc., etc. That's why I trade the weekly and the monthly. Yeah. Yeah. Granted, it takes a lot longer, but your profits generally are a lot larger. And that's simply because you have the investor mindset versus like an intraday trader or a day trader, to where our stop, I mean, we're trying to go for the nickels and dimes. You're going for the dollars. That's pretty much how that goes. Yeah. The Heineken candles, LOL. Like coin. So I like beer. Yeah. I'm done with those type of people. Yeah. Man, that really got me really upset, guys. It got me so upset. And I was watching a lot of different people when that happened. Well, after that happened, just to see what they would say. And there was some people that I wouldn't say I highly respected them, but you know, I knew them. Well, I didn't like know them, but you know, I knew their personas and I knew this and that, blah, blah. And what they were saying is like, man, kicking somebody when they're down, really? It's like you having a fiance, and you find out that she cheated on you. And you're like, your heart is just ripped out, like your stomach just hurts. Like you have all these emotions and everything. It's like, man, I can't believe it. We were so good together. And then your best bud's like, oh yeah, man, she's always at the bar. She's got at least 10 guys with her. She's literally going to their cars like every hour or two. Yeah, and you're like, dude, I don't need to hear this right now. That's what happened. It's like, do you have no empathy? So this right here, it's a 1-to-1. I mean, it's better than the other one. So yeah, let's see here. Heineken candles has made me profitable trader. Yeah, I really haven't used those candles. I mean, I have them. Of course, everybody has them. Where are you, Heineken? Here's the Heineken. The Hakanashi candles. Joe, you got to say Hakanashi. I say Heineken. Here's the Heineken. They also have the volume footprint, which is pretty cool. Pretty awesome. But I forget, what does this show? Like candle open closes? I don't know. I mean, it's because I see wicks. True open close? I don't know. I forget what it shows. But some people use them. And Dream Tanks TV uses them. And he's profitable. So he says, no reason to disbelieve him. I believe him. The trend, nothing more. Oh, I like trends. The candle's different. Look at this candle. It's different, it's longer. The candles are longer. They're different sizes. Look at the monthly, Joe. Oh yeah, sorry. How many weeks is a month? You will still see the bearish in them. Look at the weekly. Oh, let's go weekly. Let's hide everything. No, what happened? I just hit it. I don't want to hide everything. Oh. Yeah, so higher time frames, you have less signals, I guess you can say. Lower time frames, so a monthly, you're gonna have less of the ups and downs. The weekly, you'll have more than the daily. I mean, less than the daily, more than the monthly. It's just people don't have patience for the strategy. Yeah, true. You know what, Dream Tanks? I might use this strategy. I'll probably have to get with you, but I might use this strategy coming up in this bear market, because in the bear market, I'm not gonna be looking at anything below the daily. I'm going to be looking at, because they're going to be longer term plays. So I'm going to be looking at the lowest time frame would be the daily. I'll be looking at the daily, weekly. I'm not sure about the monthly. Yeah. Awesome, man. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. And like for me, I'm always learning, man. I'm always learning. There's none of this. Oh well, I have a different strategy, and mine's better, and no. I lose. You know, nothing I'm doing it's just the way I like to trade. So we looked at Doge. Doge looks good for a short. 1000 Floki. I think we looked at that one already. It's Turbo. Let's get rid of Turbo. Get out of here, Turbo. Even though you're so cute. So cute. I mean, how cute is that? A turtle called Turbo. That's the cutest thing ever. And then here's Dog with Hat. Price is here. We were saying that if we break, because we don't know, if we break this zone, there's a really good chance that we might come for this liquidation or liquidity. Everybody did their stop losses right here. We might come down to come up and maybe continue up, maybe. Then when we're here, we're saying maybe we might come up to here, and we did. To come down to here, and we went a little bit lower. To come up to here, and we did. To come down, and we are. Again, I don't know what's going to happen. I wish I did. Man, I wish I did. Man, I would make so much money. So much. Sometimes I'm spot on. Sometimes I'm way off. I forgot what coin it was. A Bitcoin, I think it was. Where I'm thinking we're going to go. Let me show you. Because again, I need to humble myself. Here, I thought we were going to come down to come up. We did the exact opposite. We went up to come down. Like literally a mirror. Then here, I thought we were going to come up to go down. Well, we did go up to go down and to take this liquid. But right now is when we need to bounce. So this right now is our bounce. And like I said, we close our longs. And could we bounce from here? And sure. But I'm okay with taking a small loss when it could have, if Bitcoin goes down, when the loss could have been larger. All right. I just want to have Floki here. How long is this stream? Joe, are you ever going to shut up? Good Lord. Let's see here. Dream Tank says, that's why I trade only the weekly and the monthly. Yeah, you are a big time investor mindset. And the richest people, and I'll tell you right now, the richest people are investors because they have time to wait. The ones that want money right now, or they need money, or you should never need money, but the ones that want money right now, those are the traders that trade and looking for something within the day, couple days. And that's what the majority of people who trade are. That's what they're looking for. They don't want to be in a trade longer than a week. But with that being said, if you just think about it, let's say we entered a trade when the time was right. When the time was right. It's not a good example. But let's just say, way down here, went to the trade. And with time, it goes up. You know, this was 2024. This is, just a few months. But anyway, but then we come all the way down. And if you're holding it, well, guess what? You're not losing. You're probably adding to it once it breaks a certain level on the weekly or whatever it is. And you just continue that way. Okay, so let's go to Floki. Floki. Power. So we're doing a 1020x. Oh man, you know what? The thing that I showed you was actually wrong as far as my gain of 30% because I forgot to add. I don't think I did this entry. Or maybe I did. I don't know. Anyway, price was here. aggressive entry, thinking the price may come down, come up, retest, came down a little bit lower, came up, retested, came down, broke the level, great. You can add to your entry or enter. Came up, bearishly retested again this level, which we don't want it to break. But if we do, we have a adding to our entry here. And sure enough, we went right to the level. Man, I wish I could make this stuff up, but I can't. We went right to the level. Again, sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Here, we went right to the add to entry. This would have been an entry that you would have already had, and it just tapped it. Great. Coming down, you're automatically in profit because you're lowering your average cost entry. We came back down, and we're coming down. So we're hopefully going to hit our first target. Hopefully, we'll see. But yeah. See, Dream Tank says, yeah, I go for big money, not pennies. And that takes patience, a lot of patience. And the longer that you're doing this whole trading thing, Joe, why do you have your arms crossed? Are you disagreeing? Quite the opposite. I'm actually agreeing. Hands are cold. The longer you're in this trading game, the more that you see investing is really the way to go. Trading is fun. I love trading. Trading's fun. But the more years that I'm in this trading game, the more I can see it to where my coins that I just have, and they're investments. They're making money. They're like, it's increasing in value. And I'm not nickeling, diming. I'm not getting 20%, 40%, 20%, 80%, 30%, 20%, stop loss. Then 30%, then stop loss. Then 40%, then stop loss. Then 20%, 40%. I'm not doing that. I just have it and I add to it. When I add to it, that's it. And like, there's a lot of time, and that's what I'm gonna be doing in this bear market, is I'm just gonna gold, silver, Bitcoin, and then those other coins that I mentioned too. Also, oh my gosh, dude, you are killing me with the just alpha. Look at this, guys. This is alpha right here. Also, I only trade spots. I don't leverage trade. So I would never get liquidated. That right there is worth gold. Is worth gold. Now, could you use leverage? Sure. Matter of fact, the day that went down in infamy, the October 10th, I think it was like 10 trades. Very low leverage, 2x. I think I had two that were 3x. Lower entries, very safe, very safe. And got liquidated on every single one. Every single one. Now, did I gripe and moan and, you know, what? No, because I knew that was the slight, it was a risk I was willing to take. Understanding the risk, I still had safety measures in place. However, anything can happen. Stops could get skipped, lower entries could not hit, the exchange could go down. There's so many different variables that could happen. And guess what they did? And I lost all of it. Now, that is just another learning lesson. No matter how safe I was and all the precautions I took, the learning, and we're always learning. We're always learning. The learning lesson I took from that was, one, stuff can happen. Murphy's Law will knock on your door. Murphy's Law will knock on your door. And basically what that means is what can go wrong might go wrong. I don't want to say will, but it might go wrong. So my learning lesson was only have money in there that I am willing to let it go to zero in case something like that happens again. If I want to be safer, Dream Tanks just like literally gave you the knowledge. Leverage is very dangerous. I love leverage because it is a faster way to make money. Now, granted, if you have money, you don't need to borrow money to make money. Now, when you're borrowing money, you have all these fees that you have to pay. Not only that, but you have the chance of liquidations. Not only that, but you have the greed factor to where, let's say you start winning trades, doing a 2x, 4x safe. Then you're winning and you're winning and you're winning and you're unstoppable. You are just killing it. Then you go 20x leverage. You put more margin, which is your own money. And guess what happens? The market turns and you get stopped out or you get liquidated. All those months and months and months of slow gains wiped out in 5 minutes. Now, if you're trading regular spots, that does not happen. You just have lower entries. So trading spots is the absolute safest way you can go. I strongly recommend it. For me, I love being in and out of these trades. I have my risk management to where I have stop losses. I only lose what I don't want to say capable of, but I only lose what I plan on that trade. So yeah. Let's see here. Dream Tank says, I've been liquidated once in 2023 and I decided never again. So stay only spot trade. I've been in crypto since 2020. There you go. Man's got some, I think it's a man. Man's got some years under his belt. And he's speaking from experience. And that's what you want. You want traders who have experience, not somebody who had a mentor or two and just regurgitating what they said to them. You want somebody with experience. And Dream Tanks has experience. And I can understand that experience because I have that experience. You know, when you're new or newer to trading, you want to go with the guy who has got the biggest watch, the flashiest car, the nicest, outfit or whatever lifestyle. That's when you're new. When you get bamboozled by those people, you start looking for people who, they tell you about trading, the ups, the downs, the great side of it, and then the not so great side. That's what we do here. We show you everything. All right, so let's do Axel. If y'all are still here, I don't know. Who's here, guys? Ooh, man, I'm losing people left and right. I'm losing people left and right. It's a long show. Man, I would have been so happy if I would have been doing the treadmill. But when I do the treadmill, I get a robotic voice. So this one, it moved too much already. This one I would not short. Could it continue going down? Sure. But it's come down so much already. For whatever reason, it could pump. For whatever reason. But it looks horrible. Absolutely horrendous. Wow. Jeez, it was a 520 market cap over here. Was it now like a 80 million market cap? Man, I feel so bad for these coins. And all these people is like, oh, we're gonna 20x, blah, blah. Sure enough, they get a couple X's. They hold on to it, and then now down 99%. So horrible. All right, guys, who's still with me, guys? Who is still with me? Let me know if you are still here. I greatly appreciate you being here. Let's go ahead. I know we lost a lot of people already. Let's go here to this. Let's go here to this. Let's go here to this. Let's see who we're gonna go to next. More than likely, we'll go to Road Dog because Lunar Beaches is almost done. I was talking too much today. Dream Tank still here. Thank you, man. Like, I really want to get with you with your thought process when it comes to just trading the way you do. And one thing that I do want to do, and I'll probably do it, I'm off Christmas and Christmas the day after Christmas, but I'm gonna go to my ex neighbor's house Christmas. But what I do want to do, it won't be at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. I'm pretty sure I'll have like a couple of hours. I don't know. It's too late though. Maybe I just do it and whoever hops on, and we can just talk. That's what I would like. But let's go Road Dog. Road Dog's life. He probably won't see the chat till like 40 minutes, but it's okay. We love Road Dog. And he just started, so he might see the chat in about 10 minutes. So that's it for me, guys. I do thank you very much. You guys have been amazing. And what we do, we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization. We show you when it's time to potentially cut a trade because the market is not looking good. And it's okay to cut trades. It really is. It's okay. And we show you just the trading in general. No flashiness here, no hooping and hollering when we make gains. All right, guys, who got into the trade? All right, let's go. No, we don't. It's not our first dance. It's not our first rodeo. It's not our first beer. Like, this is what we do. We win, we lose. It's all right. But I do thank you guys very much. Your fireworks or gunshots. Be right back. Uh-oh, check on the animals. All right, David. Well, thank you so much for being here. Remember to put Trade Intuition Raid for the where we're gonna go to, which would be Road Dog. Trade Intuition Raid. I do thank you guys very much. We will see you soon. Until then, as always, I don't need to find the off button because I did not have the treadmill going today. Just so that we don't have the robotic voice. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, as always, let's make this money. Take care. Joe, you just vanished. I know. It's gonna be okay.